tree on the left side of the fairway. And something
There he
distracted.
is. He emerges from the streets of
Yeah.
Lisboa.
And the funny thing is, he's so well lit that he looks like he could actually be in Lisbon right now. And
Yeah, the shadows are kind of perfect right now.
Yeah, it works nicely.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, I could be coming out of the coming out of the corner. Street vendor, Lisboa. No, I
Why
wasn't
not?
particularly nervous.
Not just a person who lives there. You have to be a street vendor for some reason.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, they're all street vendors. You can't live there unless you do that.
Sure.
It's a mandatory requirement. Otherwise, you have to get the fuck out. You got to make room for tourists.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean, no Portuguese, zero Portuguese. I got a couple of Moroccans, and that's it.
That's it. It's a very antisocial trip.
Yeah, I wasn't asking nobody where they were from, but I knew they were not Portugal.
Of course.
Right.
We might as well get right into it, right, boys? It's episode 15 of season 6 of Where's That Bar Cart? I'm one of your hosts, Nick. Alongside me, as always, is
Hello, I am Daryl.
I remain Monty Scott.
forever and ever.
Yeah,
Montgomery, the last time I saw you was Monday night. It's now Wednesday night. We did our Ryder Cup picks at a bar in person. You, me, Nick, Merv, and the lovely Amy. And then I was just saying to Daryl, we left you and Nick at a bar on your own.
Yeah.
How did the rest of the night go? Is everything okay?
No, it went all right. It went all right. I mean, you can leave Guyanese people to themselves sometimes. They don't necessarily.
I mean, I wasn't suggesting they need to be babysat by any stretch, but it's more specifically, it was less a commentary of your nationality, more about you and Nick together at a bar.
No, we're blaming the Guyanese.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. Well, the bill didn't end up being so high. Those drinks are little. That place.
Sure. Yeah.
They give you like what amounts to what do you call it? What's the top of the scope bottle?
A lid?
I don't know that
A
as a
cap.
measurement. Yeah,
A cap?
Scope cap. Yeah, they give you the scope cap, and they're like, okay, that's $6, and they're like, no, sorry, it's $9, but it's the cap lid. And so I'm like, all right, is this really scope?
Damn.
Like, it's scoped up. I'm like, okay.
But
But it's a nice little environment there.
sure. I will say we did the draft, and I was texting people that we selected on our team sort of live as we were doing it. And we selected Ralphie on our team, well known to a lot of the Bull Moosers. And Ralphie wrote back, "Boom, I hope you said you just got marshaled when you picked me." So the catchphrase is taking off, boys. It's
Is
huge.
this Ralphie character a Marshall? You can't just be throwing around.
Oh,
This
I
is
didn't
we
realize.
marshals.
Oh
we
my
marshals.
God.
This what did someone deputize this guy? I don't know who Ralphie is, but fuck this guy. I'm sending a note out to all the other marshals around North America. You find this guy, throw him off the course right now.
Specifically in New Jersey.
Impersonating a marshal. We weren't
Impersonating a marshal.
Yeah, you can't impersonate a marshal.
I'm sorry, Daryl. I had no idea.
Oh, you apologize. This Ralphie guy can go to hell.
Okay, well, that leads into something I actually want to talk about. We have beef now on this podcast. I hate to tell you, but there's beef. There's at least 2 strands of beef happening. The first beef is a former guest, much listened to, or much attended. A guy who listens to a podcast a lot called me a bitch for admitting that I cry watching sports. It was Nick Rattleson. I love you, Nick. We don't have beef. We don't. Yeah, he called me a little bitch for admitting that I cry watching sports, which is fine. I accept it. I cried watching the Hip documentary too. So who gives a shit?
What for hips?
The Tragically Hip.
I thought you were talking about
not
like a
just hips.
tutorial working on hips or something. I mean, like you teared up just thinking about hips.
No, that would be I would be a bitch if that happened. But
you'd be a whole different version of a man. You'd be something else.
I hate Daryl.
Hip documentaries.
I hate Daryl to put you on point, but someone has beef with you.
Oh, I'm fine with that. That's how I live my life. That's how we do it, the Joe Rogan era, buddy. People have beef.
I thought you were going to say the Marshall era. Ever since you've been a
Yeah.
Marshall,
Well,
it's just beef.
yeah. Who's got beef with me?
So I played on my
Daryl lives his life one beef at a time.
yeah.
He's like Vin
He's-
Diesel.
Bring it
hashtag-
on. Is it Petey? Because if
Yeah,
Petey's
it actually was Petey. It was Petey.
Yeah, well, Petey, grow the fuck up. You know what?
So
You know what? This new attitude as a Marshall is really
Wow.
it's strengthening
Gone to your
me as
head.
a person. Yeah,
It's
well,
amazing.
it's gone to my head. For the first time in my life, I have self-esteem. I'm not gonna take shit. I'm not gonna take shit from a grown man who calls himself Petey. For the love of God. God, I don't know who Petey thinks he is, but Petey can stop being a little boy and grow up. Jesus. Anyway,
I-
what did,
Well,
what
I
did
like
that little
this.
Petey say? What did he say?
I ran into Petey at the practice
the-
green
Oh,
at,
okay.
at our course, and I said, "Hi, Petey. It's been a while. Nice to see
Monty's
you."
just
Yeah,
disappeared.
Monty's gone. He doesn't. He's adverse to beef, which is odd for him because he's usually showing off all the beef he has.
Oh, he's breaking out.
I came back.
Okay. And I saw
Okay.
Petey and I greeted him, and he just looked at me with a very serious face. He's been listening to the podcast, and he just said, "So Daryl's got a fucking problem with my name, huh? I'm coming for him. I'm
No.
coming for
No, I don't have a
Daryl."
Petey, no, listen, Petey, I don't have a problem with your name. What I have a problem with is the fact that you're a grown man and you call yourself Petey. Your name is not the issue. The issue is you. Grow up, Petey. Grow up.
Petey's
Buddy,
gonna
look,
he's
If
gonna
you want to
drive
meet behind
down.
Toys R Us and we'll settle this, I don't care. Let's.
Petey lives in Keswick. He's gonna drive down from Keswick. You guys are gonna meet somewhere, and I don't know. Beef is gonna get squashed, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, he better realize I have the power of the Marshall behind me.
I like this. I like this Marshall beef.
Monty, where do you fall? Like Monty, you're firmly in Daryl's camp, I imagine. Like if Daryl needs some help warding off Petey.
if he's gonna fight Petey.
Well,
yeah.
if Petey's coming for him.
I mean,
Well, I don't know. I guess it depends on I'll tell you guys a story about me one time in beefs.
and this is gonna be a slow cooker story for sure.
Yeah, multiple cuts of meat.
My buddy called me and he's like, "Listen, these guys are from my high school. I don't know, I'm in trouble. They're on me," kind of thing.
Right.
And I said, "All right, man, I'll come over." And we were only about not a kilometer away, so I had a van at the time. So I brought the van, and then I got out of the van, and I knew who it was. It was some guys from my high school. That I knew them though.
Sure.
And I got out of the van, and by the time I got there, everything's fixed, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
But I got out of the van, I had a crowbar, and the guy who
Yeah. You know what? It's hilarious because I picture, because there's a van involved, Monty as a 40-year-old just getting out of this high school with a crowbar in his hand.
Yeah, a crowbar he used that day to fix one of his properties.
fixing.
Like,
Yeah, I was working on a thing with it. So I was like, "All right, yeah, sure, Vasis, I'll come help you." So I was like, so I come over, and the guy was like, "What were you gonna do with the crowbar?" And I was like, "I don't know. I was gonna hit you with the crowbar, I guess." What else? When he was like, "You're gonna hit me with a crowbar?" Like, well, I mean, I wasn't given the full rundown of the scenario, but I thought I might have to hit you with a crowbar. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And he was like, "Come on, man, why would you hit me with a crowbar?" And I'm like, "I don't know yet. I wasn't fully briefed." But I can't.
But it's nice you started at crowbar. That's
Yeah,
all you need.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
not
yeah.
even fully briefed, and you're
Yeah.
like, maybe a crowbar's involved here.
Crowbar
I know this guy. I'm
Yeah,
gonna hit
yeah.
this guy a familiar face with a crowbar.
Yeah, I might have to hit it with a crowbar. I'm like, well, I don't want it to go this way, but I mean, I might as well bring the crowbar in case.
Yeah.
You don't want to be wishing you brought your crowbar. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. If you're in a crowbar fight, you're gonna hope you have your crowbar at the
That's
very
I hope you have
minimum.
a crowbar. Yeah. He was
Did
really
any-
stunned though. He's
Well, I would be too, Monty, if I found out you were showing up at my school in your minivan with
No,
with the whole
It-
thing
yeah.
stocked with crowbars, and you picked
And-
out your favorite beating crowbar and took it out to beat me with it.
At 40 years
it's-
old.
Yeah.
No, that was a 1977 GMC Vendura, and that was no minivan.
That's what the crowbar was? The 1977.
That was my crowbar in '77. That might have been a '60s crowbar. I didn't even know. But it's hard to age like you can't tell with a crowbar.
It's that classic story. It's a classic line. It's hard to age a crowbar.
Yeah,
Crowbars never age. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you hit a guy with a crowbar. Like, was that a '60 or you think a '70s or I don't know, man.
That's
I
what I
don't
like
know,
about
it's-
crowbars. The older I get, they stay the same age.
They stay the same age. Yeah, it was a contemporary crowbar. Always a contemporary crowbar.
Contemporary. Oh, it's not one of those modern crowbars. The
Nah,
eye
it's-
bar. The eye bar.
No, I tell you,
I
yeah,
get
it's hard to
Wi-Fi on
identify.
this crowbar. This is a modern one.
It's a
Yeah, this-
Bluetooth crowbar.
Yeah, this is some millennial or what a Generation Z. What's the new one? Who are these people? The new people.
Well, thank you to the Spring Lakes boys for listening. Shout
well,
out to
thanks,
Greg
Petey, for
and
listening.
Petey.
We really,
and,
Petey, we
do.
really appreciate your
Yeah.
listenership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't like beef though.
No, I mean, we're too old for beef, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Petey, you call yourself what you want. I don't care, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Last
I'd call myself Peter or Pete if I were you, but you make your own decisions. You make your own decisions. You're your own man, I guess. I mean, but anyway,
Yeah.
I think we can say the beef is settled. We're in
Well,
agreement that you can
yeah.
call yourself Petey.
The retreat was rather unmarshal-like. Like you really
Well,
kind of,
I really got aggressive there. I don't like who I'm becoming as a marshal. I'm slowly becoming the guy in the heat of the night. I'm becoming the bad guy.
Marshall days. They'll pass you by, Marshall days. On the look in a young girl's eye, Marshall days. Marshall days.
Funny thing, when he started that, I thought he was saying days as in D-A-Z-E.
yeah.
Marshall days.
Being in a Marshall days is tough too, though. You just came out
Oh.
of a Marshall days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Anyway,
the
I'm
authority
glad
going
that,
to his head. Yeah.
I'm glad Petey and I are back on speaking terms, back on equal ground.
Yeah, we can't have any beef because I picked up a crowbar the other day. I had it in my lap, shattered my femur. So my crowbar days are done. Crowbar days. Pass you by, crowbar days. Self-diagnosed
God.
shattered femur.
Self-diagnosed.
I think it's a shattered femur.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
So much.
what a start. What a start.
Yeah, that is how to keep up this momentum.
I don't
This
know,
is
but
like
I'm sweating-
this is
I'm
like
sweating
burning
now.
It's like burning the first two holes and then wondering how you're going to keep this together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I never wonder what's going to happen after that. I'm positive I know.
Yeah.
Not more birdies. That's what I know. That's what I'm positive about.
I heard two guys walking off the course yesterday, and or the day before, I think it was, because yesterday was raining. And not that matters. But one guy said to the other, he's like, "You did it, eh? You shot 2 under 70." He's like, "Now you can rest. You realize you did it." And the other guy goes, "Well, I never had a doubt I was going to do it."
Ooh.
I was like, "Wow,
ballsy.
yeah, that is
At that course.
confidence."
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go, sir.
Can you
Never
imagine having
had
that
a-
kind of confidence of that guy?
Well, what was he even? What do you mean rest?
Well, the other guy thought he would have been really tense, thinking I'm 2 under, and
Mm.
but this
I
guy
see.
was like, no, no, no. I just assumed I was gonna do it.
Wow,
Yeah. I've
that's
never
some
in
confidence.
anything
No,
in life thought that was gonna be that good.
no.
I thought it was more like laid at rest, like he just fucking lie down in a thing and they send him off into the creek and shoot burning arrows into him. You know what I mean? Like it's over. Like it's over.
Yeah,
You can just let it all go.
yeah. That's how most young, healthy men
Yeah.
are taken care of.
Well, you didn't tell me he was young. I pictured him as older in this scenario.
No, he was younger than us. He was probably Petey's age.
But a supremely confident golfer. That is. I mean, even Hempstead, frankly, wasn't like overconfident or cocky. I would say in his golf game,
No,
like he was realistic and.
no.
Yeah,
But
but
that is,
he's pretty confident because he just doesn't miss much.
yeah, right,
I imagine how that's the guy who shoots 70. I
all the
mean, it's
time,
like when they were talking to, I think they were talking to LeBron James about like how do you stay confident, and he's like, I don't know, I've like always been really good.
right,
You
yeah,
know, like it's unrealistic not to be confident sometimes.
sure. But we've talked about this probably even on this podcast, Monty. You have a degree of confidence with comedy.
Yeah, a degree. Well, usually things go well, so you figure it should.
Sure, right.
You
Daryl, do
know,
you sort of follow the same
Yeah, I'm probably
philosophy?
the same. Yeah, I mean, why even assume a show is gonna be bad?
Sure, yeah,
I'm kind of at the stage now. I've changed it to a if a show's really bad, I'm standing there going, huh, how about this? And it used to be I was
yeah,
like
yeah,
terrified, and now I'm like,
right,
well, this is weird. You guys are trying not to laugh, obviously. I'm
right.
I'm too good for this response. And then I hate them for a little while, and then I get off stage, and then I completely forget about it. And I just go, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
a beer. Show's
yeah,
over. I don't care anymore.
that's amazing.
That was on you guys, not me.
Yeah,
But
usually that'd be the case. Yeah, if you're doing you're doing material or you're doing stuff and you're like they're particularly bad, and I'm like, yeah, you can't look at them like uh it's a little bit like if a really good golfer goes out there, but also he smoked crystal meth, and also he's done a bit of angel dust,
yeah,
and also he's been drinking all day, and he's like, you know what? I mean, um, I can't pretend I'm sober on this thing, you know.
right. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, you
It's
got
like if you showed up at a high school with a crowbar.
In a minivan,
Yeah, yeah, in a minivan,
in a
and then you
79
realize,
minivan, which I don't even know if there were minivans in 1979, but
oh
oh
no, that was a
yeah,
maxi van, buddy. It was a tractor trailer.
Monty driving down Young Street trying to pick up girls in his tractor trailer.
You know, why is this? Why is this young man driving a tractor trailer
It was
and
actually a
brandishing
street. It was
a
actually a
crowbar?
streetcar. That's why you had the crowbar to change the tracks.
Get ready. Yeah, I was working the tracks a couple minutes before, and I was like, "All right, buddy, I'm coming to get you."
just moving railway ties in your spare time. Yeah.
Well, that is not the first time I've aided somebody with a crowbar. On at least another occasion, I was
Jesus Christ.
another time I only had my
Monty,
skateboard.
hold
So
on. Monty,
love-
hold on. As your attorney, do not admit to any crime where serious
Oh.
bodily harm was done.
I love the eloquence on another occasion. He says,
yeah, no, that wasn't well. No, but nobody was harmed in either of those circumstances. But again, it was somebody needed aid, and I had this time I only had a skateboard, but then I had the crowbar. I saw the crowbar, and I'm like, well, better grab the crowbar.
you Bart Simpson? How do you like I
Where
had a
are you-
skateboard and a crowbar.
Where are you skateboarding that crowbars are just lying around?
I was over by my house. Both times I'm coming out of my house, and I'm like, okay, I better get the crowbar though.
Do you know a possible theory as to why nothing violent ever came out of either interaction? It's because you're a fucking maniac with a goddamn crowbar.
Yeah, and a
It,
minivan.
it tends to diffuse the situation if you're like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, he's got a crowbar. And
Yeah, it
seems,
would.
Yeah, it's in and out.
Oh my
But
God.
both times I thought, man, I might need this crowbar. And fortunately, God willing, you don't need the crowbar. Let's put it down. Put it down. Let's
Yeah.
hug it out. But
I don't really believe in God, but I do believe if there were a God, he probably is the one who decides whether or not you need a crowbar in a fight.
like I think you need that crowbar. Just come on. Take
It's
the
like that time
crowbar.
I was at Absolute Ottawa and I saw a guy put a pool ball in his sock.
A what?
He
Oh,
put a
wow.
pool ball in his sock to go
Oh,
and fight some
Jesus.
guy. But the guy was massive. He was like 6'3", 6'4", and the guy he just lost to in pool was like this tiny little Asian guy. And you're like,
Wow.
do you really need a pool ball? And like,
Yeah.
you're
So is the
massive.
big guy? The big guy.
The big guy, yeah. I wrote a
Whoa.
joke about it for years. I tried to make this
Jesus.
joke work, but I haven't been able. I'm like,
That's wild.
like you have to be like the joke basis was you have to be really angry to take off your boot, take off your sock, put a pool ball in your sock, then put your boot back on, go out,
Yeah.
find the guy, come
Yeah.
back, take the pool ball out of the sock, take your boot off, put your sock back on, put your boot back on, just because
That's
you
a-
lost a game of pool.
Are you listening, Petey?
Yeah.
Pool
Well,
ball in a sock or a lock in a sock. Any of those, they're
Yeah,
They're not the
crowbar in a
easiest-
sock would be pretty good too.
crowbar and a nylon. Just like I put a crowbar in a duffel bag and I was swinging that around and it's like everyone was just stop it.
The question I have is why did you use a crowbar when you had a minivan you could have hit the guy with?
Oh, good question. I wouldn't be against giving him a good bump with the van and then just finishing him off with the crowbar. I guess that really shows a lot of intent. If you talk about crimes, and you're like, well,
Yeah. No, the going into the back, getting the crowbar
Yeah.
out does not show intent at all.
That's what Monty
I-
calls a twofer. Yeah.
It's like, you wanted to hit me with a crowbar? I'm like, I didn't know what you were up to.
Are you still friends with this guy?
I don't even know if I was really friends with him. Obviously, I wasn't great friends with him then.
Sure. Yeah, a couple incidences might have gotten in the way of a
Yeah,
good,
but
long-standing friendship.
but I wasn't. I wasn't not friends with him. I wasn't. We were friendly acquaintances, I guess you could say. But not
Wow.
that friendly, I suppose. I was better friends with Deceased. He was in trouble. I was like, listen, I might have to hit this other guy with a crowbar to get him off Deceased because I don't know what they're doing to Deceased. They could have dogs on Deceased. I don't know.
Yeah,
They could have released the dogs and be like, listen.
I guess so. Yeah.
And then you're a standoff. Either I'm going to hit the owner until the dogs stop, or what? How do you do that?
No, you
I
hit
don't
the
know.
dog, I would think.
I was
When you
thinking
hit the
you gotta,
dog.
you gotta take the owner hostage and then tell the dogs to lay off.
You're
Yeah.
using logic on the dog, not the human?
Yeah, you're negotiating with a wild dog.
I'm like,
I don't
look, if you're going to see this guy again, you better lay off.
And the dog's like, what the fuck's this guy talking about? I'm just like biting this other guy.
I thought I would talk to him through the owner. I don't know what they're up
No,
to.
I think if your friend's getting eaten by a dog, you know what? Don't cut out the middleman is what I'm trying to say. Go
Yeah.
right to the dog.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, food for thought.
I've never been in a Scarborough school fight, but I'm gonna think you start with the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Well, in this case, there was no dog. This is my imagination, but I thought this is, he wasn't known for having dogs.
He wasn't known for having dogs.
Daryl's been marshaling, I think, 14 of the last 15 days.
No,
You're on
no,
like
I
a
haven't
crazy
been
run.
marshalling. I've been all over the place, but very little marshalling, thankfully. It's
Oh,
the most
okay.
boring job. I'm not gonna
Well-
lie, it's the most boring job you can do in a golf course.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good way to set up the Daryl's Marshall Minute. I mean,
Well, I'm gonna say, you know what? For every story on the marshalling, it's 6
Sure.
hours and 49 minutes of just watching terrible golf.
yeah, I can imagine. Well, let's key it up. Monty, how do you feel? Do you feel
Let's key up the recording. I heard that it's a classic.
Okay.
Let's run it.
Let's run it now. Okay, we're back.
That was fantastic. Probably one of the best renditions.
Well, it was the best. It was the first one. It was so
It
natural.
was the first one. Yeah. So what's been happening, Daryl? So you're not
Oh,
marshalling,
nothing.
but you're at the course?
I'm at the course, it's been raining the last couple of days. People have been
Yeah.
annoying. Good times. Yeah. I think I have a couple extra stories we never got to, though. I could probably talk about.
Please, let's do it.
Oh, yeah,
You know
because
what?
did I talk about the guy who got really upset because I was following them because they were so slow? And he's
On
and
the
he
T
said the
block.
reason he said the reason we're so slow is because you're breathing down our neck.
No.
Oh no, I don't think.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, there's a reason.
Yeah.
I'm following you. Do you not understand? Like, pick up your pace for the love of God.
Oh my
Is
God.
that what you guys mean by that? Because I've had marshals follow me for a little while, but I just thought they like what they saw.
They can just see all the White Claws sticking out of your dilapidated bag.
Yeah.
That you
And the
bought,
crowbar.
that you bought this year.
First of all, this guy has 15 clubs and a crowbar in his bag. Something's not right here.
Yeah,
In case you sick the dogs on me, I'm coming right after you, buddy.
that's right. Dr. Bob Rotella has an audiobook called Your 15th Club, which is about your mind as your 15th club. Monty's 15th club is a crowbar. Yeah.
Man, the utility club. So
Okay.
what did the guy end up
So,
doing?
yeah.
How long did you follow?
Oh, I followed them for the 3 holes because they
Jesus.
just didn't understand. No, I mean, when I say I followed them for 3 holes, I would go because there was a slow group on the front 9, and I had to go check
Right.
the slow group on the front 9, make sure they were keeping pace, and then I'd come back to this group, and they just didn't understand. Like, it's almost like sometimes you go up to a group and you're like, you're 25 minutes behind, and they go, oh, okay.
Right.
And they're
Yeah.
just like, well, thanks for letting us
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
We're just
yeah,
going to keep on playing at the exact same pace.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would definitely be my vibe. I would definitely. Where did you guys go? What happened?
I lost it for a
Oh.
second. I'm good. I'm back.
Oh,
Nick's back. He lost it for a second.
that would be my vibe. I would honestly ask you: is like there? Am I supposed to adjust my watch in some manner, or is it still Eastern Standard? Like what? What?
25 minutes really affects the time. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, so this is just your clock, not the world clock. I got
Monty,
you.
No.
have you ever been marshaled? Like, have you ever had like a bad interaction with a marshal on a golf course?
No, I really haven't because I don't I don't recognize their presence very much, or I'm just kind of like I'm not good for sure because I'll just be like, yeah, that's cool, man.
Sure.
Although I do tend to golf, I don't golf slowly particularly.
Right.
No.
Right.
And I
So
will say, if I came across a guy with a Raptors shirt and basketball shorts on, I'm like, you know what? This is a lost cause. I'm just going to keep moving on.
this guy cannot be reasoned with.
Yeah, maybe this isn't the group I fixate on. I got to go somewhere else. How do I slow down the group behind them so
Yeah.
they don't get angry? It's,
How do I
The
not
old,
marshal this guy? Yeah.
The Batman is like, some men can't be bought, they can't be reasoned with, they only want to watch the world burn. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Not far off.
Anything else, DP? Any other? What's happening?
But I did come. I think I had an epiphany. No, that's not right. That's not the right word at all. But I came to the realization
be.
golf's kind of like the opposite of the real world because
That's an
I
epiphany.
I was thinking about this because when they take the driver's licenses away from people for being too old,
Sure.
I think that's when we should make it mandatory for people to use cars. You know what I mean?
Or like if
Sure,
you have a DUI, you're a young person, you have a DUI.
Well, no, I mean,
Oh,
just
I
when
see.
you're old, when you're
I
slow and you're like, you know what, you shouldn't be
okay.
driving a car anymore. I'm like, well, you know what? Here's 4 hours of glory.
Sure.
You are forced to drive a cart.
Get it out of your system.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
yeah, because
I like that.
the old people must not be moving quick. Some of them, it's a long walk.
Sure. Of
It
course.
is a long walk.
It's hilly.
Yeah.
Well, not as hilly as Four Seasons, but I don't even know how you would marshal
Oh,
that course. It's so
I mean, I think they anti-marshal that course,
you see how
as
they
we've
marshal it.
discussed. Yeah.
You know how they marshal it? Look into your heart.
Oh, you're a sixum? Continue, please. Yeah.
Well, look into your heart and ask yourself, is that the right thing to do right now?
Does Monty have a White Claw for me? Is a common question that a marshal will ask.
Well, I'm drinking. Yeah, I'm drinking my own home brew. And I'm like, because a lot of times they'll tell if somebody would said that to me, I'd be like, they'll be like, "Where you bought that? Like, you didn't buy that from our course." I'm like, I didn't buy it anywhere.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Not purchased. This was
Yeah.
this is a different thing.
This is 66% bitters right here.
Yeah, I'm making my own White Claw. I put my own label on this.
It's like that time we went to that free music festival, and Diane and I show up with little water bottles where you put some vodka and
Sure.
juice in it, and Monty shows up with a 4-liter 4-liter water bottle from Shoppers Drug Mart. Just walk. We're all worried they're gonna check our water bottles and then Monty just walks in confidently with 4 liters of alcohol.
Yeah, I was not worried. They're like, "Hey, let me check your bags." I'm like, "Yeah, go right, check it out."
He
And
took the label off the water bottle and put like a London Dry Gin label on top on the water bottle.
Yeah.
The
It was one of those
temerity of
Shoppers
this
Drug
man.
Mart.
Yeah,
The
the
Shoppers Drug
temerity.
Mart 4-liter bottles, and there's Monty just
and some
2
and some
liters
cups.
of gin, 2 liters of gin, a liter of bitters,
Yeah, but like
lemons floating around in it.
Yeah, not only he was, I don't know. Again, he could have been a Sri Lankan or a South Indian, but he was looking at it. I was like, "You try to tell me what alcohol? Or you try to tell me what liquid that is, bro? You no way you got any idea on this. You got no read. You got no read on what I'm doing right now." And he didn't even want any part of that. He's like, "Yep, no problem. That is not a can that I'm familiar with. Those aren't White Claws. Whatever he's doing." Well, you gave me the heads up though, Daryl. But I was already on it. I was already fishing around my local shopping establishments. What do you call those? Groceries.
Yep. You know what I like? We're on the eve of the President's Cup that Daryl's going to, and I realized I should have done like a major pain around the President's Cup, and I totally no.
We can do a post President's Cup major pain.
I suppose we could, or could I do one in real time?
Oh, this would be hard. This would be. I guess we could pause this. No one would know.
Yep.
Come back with some questions.
Oh, no, this is not good podcasting.
Oh, don't even. You know what? You know what I promised to you, Nick, and
what's that?
And to you, Daryl, and to Gina for that matter. I'm not gonna know any more about the President's Cup next week than I did this week.
No, just not interested. Just checked out.
No, I'll be able to answer. I'm not gonna do any home studying. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be a clean slate.
Are you gonna come up with your own questions though?
Oh yeah, I can come up with. I could got some even soon.
Where does the apostrophe go in presidents?
President of what?
Daryl, you have a lot to report on next week. That's exciting. I think that's the first time in the history of this podcast that one of us will be attending a live golf event, like a live pro golf event.
Well, maybe Gina went to Canadian Open.
I guess so.
Yeah. I
suppose.
Yeah.
Thanks for
this one, Montreal. Montreal, it is.
Yeah.
Montreal. Yeah. Leaving tomorrow, straight from the golf course, straight to Montreal. Which reminds me, I still haven't heard back from our Airbnb host.
Oh boy,
has me terrified. Nope, still nothing.
Yeah.
No.
You're just like, how do we get in?
Yeah, how do we get in? Would be a nice little. Yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the most important thing about an Airbnb is getting into it.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, buddy. I don't have to tell you this, but pack yourself a crowbar.
Yeah, I don't know. This Airbnb host, PETEY, he won't get back to me. It's driving me nuts.
PETEY's furious.
Yeah, the fact that the Airbnb is in Keswick that should have been your first clue.
It's a long commute. They say the traffic into the course is terrible. So maybe that's what they mean from Keswick.
And Montgomery, how are you feeling about your Myrtle Beach, your bull moose picks?
No, I like it. Although our ringer there is not in. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you guys.
That is a shame because
shame.
Well, we picked some other people that were high up, but he was one of the guys that would be comparable to your play. which is the top guys in the tournament.
Sure. Yeah.
So
And he's not
that
gonna
would have
be
been
there,
that was
yeah.
going to be helpful to us, I think, because we don't have anyone that's comparable. But hopefully, I think handicap wise, we've got we've handicapped it well, I think.
You guys are now, I think, 24 strokes. You get 24 strokes on us as of now.
Yeah,
maybe even
that's got to
more.
help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
maybe even more. It's
Yeah.
a lot of strokes.
Yeah.
Because it was a good few when we had him.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we don't know who's replacing him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So I guess we'll see. But no, I feel good about it. I like it. I'm excited about we think Barry is gonna be good.
Yeah. Barry was your first pick. Well, I think David Reynoldsson was your first pick, and Barry was your second.
Yeah.
Nick was adamant on keeping the gang together.
Yeah, but we really like Barry for that handicap because he has a high handicap.
Yeah.
To all those listeners out there, and we think he just needs to play.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, so he's a human highlight reel when he gets going.
Yeah.
So hopefully he'll be able to put some games together.
Yeah, absolutely. We should also promote some shows. I think I don't have any shows, but Daryl, you're in Absolute Toronto coming up. I think?
yeah, I'm in Absolute Toronto. Well, PETEY, buddy.
Oh, PETEY.
This is our chance to hang out, have
Yeah.
some beers.
From Keswick.
When is that?
Toronto.
Next week? Week after this comes out?
I think it's in 2 weeks. I'm in Perry Sound next weekend, the 3rd. And then I think I'm in Absolute starting on Tuesday after that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And if anybody's
Monty,
listening in
let's-
Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, I'll be in Lunenburg at the end of the month, and Bedford, Nova Scotia, end of the month. There you go.
Very nice.
Go to darylpurvis.ca for all my dates.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bull Moose Boys. Nick Reynoldsson is coming to Ottawa. He's doing a week, not at Absolute, but at is it Laugh Lounge?
Laugh Lounge.
Laugh Lounge. We'll get the dates to you, but go check out Nick. Monty, any dates coming up?
Well, I'm doing I'm doing the Toronto Comedy Festival Friday night and Saturday night.
Yeah, this comes out on Sunday. It's after that.
Yeah.
So this is so I'm doing the corner, and I'm doing a brewery in Scarborough, which will be interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the brewery?
Oh boy.
I hope it's called Scarborough.
Scar Brewery.
Brewery. That would be
Isn't
good.
like Lowenbrow, Scarborough, something like that?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Corner. Oh.
This is great
Oh.
podcasting.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is good.
Yeah.
How do you not know this?
Well, it's a. Okay, I don't know. We'll have to put it in the notes, but also the show is going to.
We'll have to put it in
We'll
the
have to put it in the
notes.
notes. Yes.
Yeah.
This is my first
Yeah.
time that I thought Monty knew about the notes.
Yeah, Monty, when you get done with drafting one of the notes, send it over to me, and then I'll take it from there. Yeah, we'll circulate it. Yeah, absolutely.
Nick, I got to put the notes in. How do we do that? We put it in one of those vacuum tubes, like right out of my house.
Yeah. It's like a stock from the 80s. Yeah.
I've been clogging my plumbing the whole time with all my notes. Final one is a rescue note. The plumbing is backing up.
Yeah, I don't have much golf updates. I've been just playing Weekend Warrior golf again. It's fun and still playing well, and I don't know. It's great.
There you go, buddy. Well, I hope to get out more this this fall. What do you figure we got? Another 6 weeks?
Yeah, I think
Hopefully, yeah, maybe even more. I mean, it's gonna be 23 degrees tomorrow. We're coming to the end of September. It's still in the 20s.
Yeah, it should be.
So
I'll have a mini bull moose trip to Smuggler's Glen next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. That should be fun.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing it. Well, I tell you what, next week, let's get out next week if we can. How about that?
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, yeah,
That sounds like fun.
100%. I'm okay with getting out next week.
Love it.
All right, now we're talking.
Thanks everyone for listening. Thank you to Comedy Records. Here's our logo. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe, rate, review, do all that thing. Tell a friend. PETEY, tell a friend. Even though you got
PETEY. I mean,
besmirched
yeah, you
a
know
lot
what?
on this.
PETEY, tell your friends not to listen to this one, but tell them to listen to all the other ones. You know, I feel bad now because I feel like we've gone up PETEY a bit too much, considering he has
you did.
no voice in this.
No.
Well, I don't know. I think you guys egged me on a little.
No, PETEY, you're a good dude. Greg, thank you for listening. Thanks for the new listeners. We love you all. Hope to play golf with you guys soon. You too.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
I went on Diane's podcast thing the other day, and I played one of these. I did because I did it on the TV, and I played it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm 92 episodes behind," and then I realized, no, Diane's 92 episodes behind.
Oh,
so,
that's nice. That's sweet.
Yeah, the support is overwhelming. I mean, that's just a long weekend. You can get caught up on a long weekend if you really go to work. You know.
Diane has to go offline for gotta be like 6 months just to get caught up.
Yeah. Well, might make her listen to it on the way to Montreal and back. How's that?
Well, there you go. I did hear.
Teacher.
Well, Nick, besides calling me a bitch for crying, did say that this is a much better podcast on YouTube because you can see our reactions and like how we're starting to crack when Monty's doing something crazy. So if you listen to this, thank you for listening to it. But if you want to maybe even an enhanced experience, check us out on YouTube.
You know what you could do? You could do like what the radio used to do with a cybercast, where you listen to the podcast on your phone while you watch it on YouTube with the volume off.
Double take. Ooh, very
good. Then we get 2 hits that way.
Ooh, wow.
Double it up.
Oh man.
That's take us into the 40s.
Yeah, we urge you to use more senses. What are you what are you saving them for?
Yeah,
you can see. Why not watch at the same time? Use your ears.
Yeah,
and if you want to, if you're alone, speak as well.
You know what? You can talk to us if you want to sit there and talk to us while you're listening.
Yeah, if you want to sit there and try to smell what Monty's basement smells like with some meat in a slow cooker, please go ahead.
Yeah. I know it's not a sense, but if you want to paint us while you're watching and listening at the same time,
what is the best sense?
I mean, use all your faculties.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's if you just want to reach out and touch our faces on your computer or your TV, wherever you're watching this, just know our faces feel so good.
Yeah.
So good.
And we've tried our hand at a couple times of branding. Obviously, Daryl's got the hat. I've got a Bull Moose shirt. I think logically, the next thing is a where's that bar cart branded crowbar? Logically,
100%.
Yeah. Oh my God! I'll be selling them at President's Cup this week. If anybody's at the President's Cup,
just a bag full of crowbars.
We're giving it away.
As you're leaving, though, not as you're going in. I have a feeling it's not the best thing to have a bunch of.
You will get marshaled. You'll get marshaled if you.
Somebody has armed the crowd.
Someone's selling crowbars out of his 1979 minivan.
I can see the Montreal Gazette headline: "Fledgling podcast at the heart of terrorist event at President's Cup."
Yeah,
crowbars marked with "Where's that bar cart" logo.
Also, if you guys want to see what we taste like, just lick your phone as you listen to us.
Lick some, drop some bitters on your phone and then lick it.
Oh, that's the best. You know what? Yeah. Put your phone in a Vizzy can.
You're getting closer. You're getting closer.
I mean, that's as close as you're gonna get to ever tasting any of us. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you're not that far off. Just know that.
Monty is at this point 78% Vizzy can at least.
I'm getting there.
His
I'm
wife
getting
is
there.
busy on himself right now. That's what he does.
Yeah, 78% Visican, 22% Limacol.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. And then all the rest is all bitters.
Thank you all for listening and watching. Thank you, Comedy Records. We'll see you guys next week.
Keep in mind that
God bless you all.
side of the fairway, and something distracted him.
All right.
You've been marshaled? Is that what we're waiting for?
Perfect.
That was what the late Henry Lawrence used to call the tradesman's entrance. Now, you know, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes in the side, only if it goes in the back.
She can hit it, although it looks like it's strongly uphill, it's really